What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, we got some unfortunate news that is said to be hopefully resolved, okay? And that's undefeated, undisputed lightweight world champion superstar boxer Devin the Dream Haney, who is 29 wins, no loss, no draw, 15 wins by way of knockout. He is 24 years of age, 5'9.5" with a 72-inch arm reach. His negotiations have stalled, okay, and have ended right now, currently, with Olympic two-time gold medalist, three-division world champion, former unified lightweight world champion, Ukrainian superstar boxer, Vasily High-Tech Lomachenko, okay? Vasily Lomachenko and Devin Haney have been in negotiations to stage a showdown that reportedly was set to take place in May 20th to be exact, okay? And with that said, it is being said now and reported that Lomachenko is looking to have more money, okay? He's looking to, receive more money than he initially stated he was willing to do. He was willing to give Devin Haney the lion's share of the negotiations of the pay, and now Lomachenko has decided that, that's not the case. He's not so eager to do so, okay? And so with that said, the negotiations have hit a snag, and it has come to a halt. It come to a stop right now. Bob Arum says that he hopes to have a resolution very soon because they want to have an announcement as soon as possible, okay? This is unfortunate because, for one, Devin Haney, he wanted to fight against, Lomachenko in March, which would be in about 2 months from now. Lomachenko, he pushed the negotiations back, stated that, he needed more time to prepare, okay, for Devin Haney, right? So Lomachenko, who is 17 wins, 2 losses, no draw, 11 wins by way of knockout, 34 years of age, 5'6" with a 66-inch arm reach. Lomachenko was the unified champion. He lost to Teofimo Lopez. Teofimo Lopez then immediately lost to George Kambosos. Devin Haney then fights and beats George Kambosos twice, okay? And so with that said, Lomachenko was scheduled to face off against George Kambosos, but due to the unfortunate situation between the Ukraine and Russia, George Kambosos ended up fighting Devin Haney, okay? But Lomachenko was the initial first opponent, okay? But he was the first choice, but because of the circumstances, Devin Haney got his opportunity, and Devin Haney, he capitalized on it. He seized the moment, dominating George Kambosos in an undisputed match June 4th of last year, okay? And then they fought again in October, okay? In October, he dominated Devin Haney once again. The first fight, I thought he pitched the absolute shutout and won every single round. The second fight, he allowed it to be closer than the first fight because he just took more chances, okay? He sat down on his punches. He took more chances. So with that said, initially, Vasily Lomachenko, according to these reports, he stated that, he wanted to, fight Devin Haney, not for the money, not for the revenue. Obviously, this is prize fighting, so he definitely wanted to have a fight, but he wanted to fight Devin Haney for the, for the glory, for the legacy, which is the undisputed belts. And so with that said, he stated that, whatever it takes to get it done, he knows he's the B-side. He's more than willing to get it done. Well, that changed. And that's because Lomachenko views this as an uphill battle. When Devin Haney got in the ring after Lomachenko defeated Jermaine Ortiz in his last fight, when Devin Haney got in the ring, okay, and everybody looked at the size difference between Lomachenko and Devin Haney, including Vasily Lomachenko, and Lomachenko said, "Is he a lightweight? He's not a lightweight. He's a heavyweight. You're a heavyweight." They knew from that very moment, not only that, but the fact that Devin Haney went all the way to Australia twice, not once, but twice, to fight and defeat George Kambosos on his own turf. George Kambosos had a entertaining seesaw battle type of fight with Teofimo Lopez, where he dropped Teofimo Lopez, then he himself was dropped, faced adversity, and came out with the victory. There was none of that with Devin Haney. It wasn't that much thriller in it. You clearly know Devin Haney was in control from the very beginning. And keep in mind, Devin Haney was once was Lomachenko's mandatory challenger, and he opted not to take the fight and sat and waited for Teofimo Lopez and Richard Comey winner, which was Teofimo Lopez. Okay, so with that said, right, they understand, they view the skill set of Devin Haney, the size, the ring IQ, the length. They understand what they're up against in Devin Haney, and they don't like their odds. Okay, they don't want to take this fight with Devin Haney just for legacy anymore. Now they want to get paid handsomely for their services. Okay, again, this is a clear indication that Lomachenko does not like his chances. Now, Lomachenko is obviously confident that he can win this fight. Lomachenko is very skilled, southpaw, very high ring IQ, athletic. But he knows in this fight, Devin Haney can match him in those departments. And Devin Haney is more rangy. He has just a high ring IQ, very fast feet, very fast hands. Okay, he can control the distance of pace, control the distance of the fight with just his jab alone. He beat George Kambosos in the first fight with just his jab alone. Okay, he didn't even have to assert his right hand. He didn't have to assert, sitting down on his punches. Not even a lot of movement, just being slick, just avoiding George Kambosos and just using his jab to control the pace of the fight and avoiding his punches. And Lomachenko, George Kambosos is 5'9", okay, and he has a 69-inch arm reach. Lomachenko is 5'6" with a 66-inch arm reach, okay? So he has even shorter arms than George Kambosos, and he's 3 inches shorter than George Kambosos. So imagine the height and the arm reach advantage that Devin Haney with a 72-inch arm reach is going to have over Lomachenko. He has a 6-inch arm reach advantage over Lomachenko, okay? And he's also 3.5 inches taller than Vasily Lomachenko. And again, he can match him in the athletic department, the skill department, and they understand, right, that that's an issue. And so they're no longer willing and eager to just jump in the ring with Devin Haney solely for an opportunity to fight for those titles. Okay, because they understand that Lomachenko loses this fight, and if Lomachenko loses this fight badly, okay, and gets embarrassed, okay, Lomachenko's stock is going to plummet. It's going to plummet, and they're going to, because the only narrative they're going to be able to push is that he's just old. They already started that narrative when he fought Jermaine Ortiz, and I thought Jermaine Ortiz actually edged out the fight, but they gave it to Lomachenko, and I wasn't mad that they gave it to Lomachenko because Jermaine Ortiz, he started to fade in the second half of the fight. He gave Lomachenko more and more opportunities. But if you look at the first half of the fight, Jermaine Ortiz was doing the same thing. Teofimo Lopez was doing the same thing to a degree Orlando Salido was doing. And he was, giving Lomachenko all types of problems. Luke Campbell gave Lomachenko all types of problems. And in this situation, Devin Haney's better than all those fighters and more rangy, okay? He has better educated, quicker feet and quicker hands, and he definitely has a better jab than all of those fighters. And they understand what they're up against, and they can possibly be embarrassed that night, which means what they started to do with Jermaine Ortiz was tell the world how old Lomachenko was getting, and that Lomachenko's reflexes was fading, and that Lomachenko was in some very, very tough fights in his career and is starting to show. That's not the case. Lomachenko was in a tough fight with Orlando Salido. He was in a tough fight with Teofimo Lopez, obviously. He was in a tough fight before the Jermaine Ortiz fight with Luke Campbell, okay? But Lomachenko has not been in these, grueling fights that took a lot out of him. He started his career very late. He turned pro when he was 25, 26 years of age. Okay, so with that said, he's 34, which means he's been a pro for about 8 years, okay, in total. So he has a lot of amateur fights where that's why he's Olympic 2-time gold medalist. And then it's being reported that if Devin Haney and Lomachenko, Devin Haney stated that he's at the belief that he believes the fight is going to happen. He believes that they'll come to a common ground. And I think that common ground is just simply Devin Haney just saying, okay, whatever it takes to get it done, because he understands this is a legacy fight before he exits this division and goes up to junior welterweight. Okay, so with that said, I believe it'll get done, but it's being reported that Bob Arum and Top Rank would love to put in that place Olympic silver medalist, 2-division world champion, undefeated, former unified super featherweight world champion, now lightweight title contender, Shakur Stevenson, in that position, okay? Or it's being said that he could possibly fight IC Pitbull Cruz, okay, who was supposed to fight Shakur Stevenson for the WBC mandatory eliminator, but he turned that opportunity down. But Devin Haney, he says he's of the belief that the deal will get done for him to fight against Lomachenko. So let's see how this unfolds. The date was May 20th. Location, they stated, was Las Vegas, but now it has hit a major snag. So let's see how this unfolds and plays out. But that's all I got for y'all. Make sure you hit the like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all in one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shouts out to the entire LDBC. Shouts out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.